Hello all. So the class is starting now. Welcome all. Welcome. So tomorrow we have the 2A exam coming up. So Dani Kosam, we are making this session today. So we are going to see 2A analysis of 2A important chapters, most important chapters. ఎలా చేయాలి ఏం చేయాలి what needs to be done last minute. I just want to tell you, actually we wanted to have this session in the afternoon, but unfortunately we couldn't have because I was slightly stuck somewhere. So let's start, Amma. Let's start this. So basically, there are few things which you all need to know in 2A. So 2A lo, there are some things which you all need to know. Okay, I think now we are good. So 2A lo, very important chapters are de Moivre's theorem, theory of equations. You will get essay type questions for sure in this. Probability, random variables, binomial theorem. So these are the chapters which you need to focus for essay type questions. Then very short answer questions. Almost all chapters you will get one question for short answer. Very short answer questions also it's the same. But short answer questions lo kuda you should focus more on complex numbers and probability. So these are some of the things, and even partial fractions. So yeah, these are some of the things which you should do it. Now, so 2LO, let's see the major chapter where you get a lot of questions are theory of equations, permutations, combinations, probability, random variables. So దీంట్లో ఏ type of questions రావచ్చు అని చూద్దాము. So when you open the 2A and you see theory of equations, so theory of equations you will get forming a polynomial equation, very short answer lo adi adutunnaru. Then they will ask root uh, 3 times the roots of, so root n times the other root, those kind of questions they will ask. Then transformation of equation. So these three types. Short answer question low, again APGP. So basically roots condition based, they're asking a lot of questions. So then, so roots, the changing of the roots, like if you square the roots, double the roots, cube the roots, or roots in GP, HP, all the roots based questions they're asking. So again, it's the same. Transformations also you are getting one question. Now, long answer lo entante, they are giving you majorly again in terms of roots, but complicated questions like this. So where you need to take LCM, or you can just divide and solve. So with the cubic equation, you will know sum of the roots, product of the roots, some product of two roots. So all of that, those type of questions they are asking. And same way like this. So again, you can do sum of the roots, product of the roots, and then find out. So these kind of questions, lengthy questions, but long answer, you will get this. So this is the one. Permutations, combinations. You have to be thorough with these kind of questions. Mathematical questions, only you have to be thorough. They can give one question completely based on properties. One is arrangements. So permutations, see all kind of models, circular permutations, sitting in a row, all those. They will ask very simple questions in very short answer questions. Combinations, no, they will ask you teams. In short answer questions, again in permutations, they will ask letters being together, with without repetition. Then does contain X, does not contain X. So other condition based questions they will ask you. So then numbers are also very very important. This is frequently asked. Forming a number, 5-digit number, 4-digit number, divisible by 2, divisible by 3, with repetition, without repetition. So circular permutation, all of those they will ask. Now, again, divisible by very important model. So long answer lo generally divisible by 3, divisible by 25, all those they will ask. So you have to show steps. That is very, very important. Then again, boys and girls, with all the cases, whatever we discussed in short answer questions, the same way, long answer, they will ask a combination of all the questions. So these are few questions which they will ask you for sure in permutations combinations. So in permutations combinations, basically just be comfortable with the principles, basic principles of permutation combination, arrangements with repetition, without repetition, selections, then circular permutation case, all those. So then again, see again permutations, sitting together, not sitting together, selecting teams. So all the same models for permutations and combinations. So this is about permutations and combinations, whatever they have asked for you now. And now coming to the next topic. So already theory of equations Shepanu based on the square roots. Permutations, combinations I've already told you. Next we will go to probability, very very important chapter, probability, not only for boards, even for competitive exams like EAMCET. So probability is also very very important. So again, throwing a dice case, then all the expressions, Bayes theorem, then addition theorem of probability, conditional probability, all those you need to be thorough. Then they will ask questions also on the basis of conditional probability, complements, all of those. Then probability of winning a race, then selection with replacement, without replacement, all these. So proofs of uh, the probability theorems are very very important. Those are very important. Then again dice case, then coin case, cards case, even you should be very thorough. Then conditional probability, they will ask you one question in conditional probability, one question based on the proofs again of addition of three, addition probability of three sets ABC. Then they will ask, and then again normal probability, general probability questions also they will ask. So probability, all the type of models you should revise before tomorrow's exam. Then random variables and probability distribution. So you have to solve this type of question. So ilanti question lo, how to find out k value, how to find out mean, how to find out probability, like this, how do we do it, those kind of models you need to do it. So if you do this, you will be good in probability and random variables. Then we will come to other chapters like quadratic equations. Again, quadratic equations also roots based. Big fear on binomial 2 marks. Okay, I will show you binomial also 2 marks. What type of models can be asked in binomial theorem also. Generally the general term, those kind of questions they will ask mark. So expansions is one, rth term, nth term, like I told you, general term of the expansion, those models you should be thorough. Then the coefficients. So all these are general term based questions only. So you can do that. Then what is the middle term, which is the greatest term, all of that. So those type of models. So if they give you fifth term, sixth term, sum of top three terms, those are easy models. If they want to give tricky questions, they will ask you to proof based in permutations, combinations kuda koncham kalpi iyachu. So yeah, so those are the things in binomial theorem 2 marks questions. So complex numbers, anyway, all the properties you have to be thorough. Complex numbers, modulus kani, amplitude, then all the geometry cases, locus based, all of that be thorough. Complex numbers is actually very easy to score as well. So yeah, partial fractions, all of you know. So you can just take LCM and do it. Partial fractions, I think one definite short answer question, partial fractions. So type of partial fractions, anni tharoga nechkondi. Like how do you split a square term in the denominator? How do you split a power one term in the denominator? All of those you have to, be thorough about these as well. So yeah, so a lot of it's a easy topic, I would say. 2A is not that difficult, but you should be thorough, as rightly pointed out by our friend in the chat. You should be thorough with very short answer questions. So only possibility of you losing marks are very short answer question. Short answer question you can score like crazy. Since short answer, long answer, you already know what type of questions are coming. So some important tips which I would like to tell you are, first thing is you have to be very neat in the examination. Paper should be very neat. Use the rough work. First solve the questions in the rough, then make it into fair copy. Then go through all the steps once again. Start with long answer, then short, then very short. Attempt extra. This is one tip which I'm telling all the students. Extras attempt cheyandi. That will fetch you more marks. Suppose you miss out on any question, or suppose you want to go for you're not sure about any question. That is where extras you will be able to do well. So I didn't want to have a detailed session because it's already late and you are all writing the exam tomorrow morning. So I just wanted to give you a brief. So long answer questions ki quadratic equations, theory of equations, and probability you can score. Short answer questions ki the partial fractions based probability and complex numbers are scoring. Very short answer as usual. All type of models you need to be thorough. So once again I'm showing you the type of questions which are there. Okokka model revise cheskondi, and I will put this in the community and put it in the chat, so you can form all the form your strategy for tomorrow's exam. So మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు కూడా what type of questions will be asked and all. So just be thorough, just maintain neatness, try to attempt all questions. Trickiest chapters in this I would say are binomial theorem. This is where you might be asked for tough questions, and probably probability they might ask one or two tough questions. But wherever I'm not seeing any twist or anything which they can give. All are easy. It's very easy to score 75 out of 75. You should just stick to our strategy, and you should do well. I'm sure that all of you will do well in the 2A examination. 2B is a lot tougher, so 2B inka detailed ga మనం discuss చేద్దాము before your 2B exam. But for 2A, just keep these simple tips in mind. Just keep these simple things in mind. So start with long answer questions. Start with theory of equations. Generally very easy scoring. Theory of equations, probability also scoring, random variables also super scoring. You just have to be careful with the steps. Show all steps. Then you attempt short answer questions. Short answer questions, obviously all of you know, partial fractions, complex numbers. These two chapters very very important. So those questions as well. Probability again, once again, probability is super important chapter. So you have to go through all the models. So just be thorough with fundamentals, write formulas and steps clearly, maintain neatness, attempt all questions. So if you follow this strategy, you will be getting very good marks into A. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about. So thank you so much, everyone. I wish you the very best. I just wanted to come live. I know I've been late. Apologies for that, but we just wanted to help you last minute. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to us. Thank you so much.